Hello everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Let's Learn Automation, and from today we are going to see how to create the basic Selenium framework to create the automation project. And for this we require two basic things. The first one is Eclipse IDE and Java to be installed on our machine. So these are the two basic things required, and after that we start with the Eclipse first. So this is what the Eclipse we have. Now we need to follow some prerequisite to create the framework, and in this particular framework we are going to use the testNG framework, or we are going to integrate the testNG framework. So for that we should do some arrangement. So first of all, let's click on the help menu and then select Eclipse Marketplace, and here, as I said, we need to enter testNG, or we need to search testNG. So just type testNG over here and click on go. After this we are getting the multiple result over here like testng for Eclipse, but here we can see that it is already installed because this particular plugin is already installed in my machine. But in your case there may be option like this, install. So what you need to do, you just need to click on install, then press next until the complete testng get installed. So this should be done because that is what the one of the important step required to create the framework. So now, as I already have this in my machine, so I'm not going to install it again. So I'm going to cancel this, and now we need to create the project. So as we are going to create the framework, so we are not going to create the normal project or a Java project. In this time we are going to create a Maven project. So we need to click on file, then new, then here we have the option like project. And project, we will have the option like general, Gradle, Java, Maven, and example. So from this we are going to select the Maven, and in Maven I'm going to select the Maven project. Click on next. After clicking next, here we can see that there is one radio button. So we need to select this, like create a simple project and skip the archetype selection. So this should be done before clicking the next, because if you are not going to select this, then there will be a multiple option we need to take care. So this option is sufficient, so I take this, click on next, and then we need to enter the group ID and artifact ID. So we can say that group ID like channel project, and the I will just copy the artifact ID like the group ID, and we'll finish this. So this is the basic architecture we have done, and now you can see that one project is created. Okay, and all this folder got created automatically, we haven't created. Okay, so this is what the advanced architecture as compared to Java project. We have the multiple folder created by default. So what we have, src main Java main resource, then src test Java test resource, src system library where all the JRE file will be there, then this is the source folder, then this is the target folder and pom.xml file. So this is one of the important file in this particular project, because after creating the project we need to configure with it with Selenium, then testng, and whatever the third party jar file we required. So we need to configure just like we done in the normal Java project. But as this is what Maven project and we have the pom.xml, so we'll use the dependency over here. So how to create the or use the dependency? So we just need to open this pom.xml file, and here we can see the multiple code lines, and here we just need to add one tag name like dependencies, and in this tag name we can say we need to add the multiple dependency which is required to create our project or configure our project. So for dependency we need to first of all go to Google Then we need to search like Maven dependency. Then here we are getting the official URL or application mvnrepository.com. We need to select it. So after selecting, we got the multiple options, but now in a search bar, we need to enter whatever the dependency we require. Just like we required first of all Selenium. So I enter the Selenium and click on search. After clicking, I got this option like Selenium with Java. So we are going to work on Java. So I'm going to select this. And here there are multiple options or multiple versions are available like 4.7.2. So I'm going to select the 4.0.0, and after that there are multiple options like Maven, then Gradle short, Gradle SBT, grep, but Maven is required, okay, for us or for this project, as we already created the Maven project. So I'm going to select this and copy this dependency and paste in our dependency tag. So this is what the Selenium dependency. Then after that we required WebDriver manager. So let's search it. And here we have the multiple option for WebDriver manager. But Bornigase is one of the options we required. So I'm going to select this one and select the 5.0.3. So this is the working dependency, we can say that, or useful one. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it like I done with the Selenium. Then again we required one more dependency like testNG. Let's search it. And here I got the testNG dependency. So from that I am going to select 7.0.0. So I will just copy this and paste it here. So now you can see that I just copy paste Selenium with Java, WebDriver Manager and testNG dependency. So these are the basic configuration we required to create the Selenium project. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it. So now if we see after saving, there is one Maven dependency folder structure is created. Okay, this is not created or this is not available before. When I have saved all this dependency, it got created. Just like if I delete all those dependency and save, then there is no Maven folder structure. Okay, so you can see that I'm going to copy paste it. Okay, and after saving, again that folder structure will arrive, and this is what required. So I'm going to save it again, and you can see building workspace is done and new folder structure is arrived. So this folder structure contain all the Selenium jar, then testng jar and WebDriver manager jar. So this is the basic configuration required to create the Selenium project. So this is the first step we need to perform. So like first of all we need to create the Maven project. Then in pom.xml we just need to copy paste the three dependency: Selenium with Java, WebDriver manager and testng. And after that we need to save it. So all the jar file will get downloaded here and our configuration is done. So now after that, whenever any other jar file is required, then we will add it again. But for now this is the basic thing, and this is sufficient for the initial starting of framework. So we'll see the other thing in the next section. Thank you.